It's fine, my big English. How can you not?
Yeah.
What's wrong? No, what's our beginning, Karo? It's like only one hour way back here. It's like only mtako mungwe relega taxi. It's funny how people everywhere I go, people always talk about sex.
Sex, eh? Yeah.
I don't get why.
Yeah.
People,
in fact,
what always triggers
whenever I'm with
sex topics
on Sundays like this at Haiga, they're like, sex, so that didn't take off.
When was the last time we spoke about sex on the show?
It's been a minute. I think the last time Matapani was here. That must have been the time.
But it's funny how people always rise,
especially with you. They see you as this guy who's very
a sexologist into sex. Dude. I get right.
There was drought season at some point. I wouldn't believe
I don't do much of it.
Yeah.
But anyway,
drought season is written. Drought season.
On this stage, no fit. It's fine.
It's a very
no, it's fine. It's very fine.
No.
Can't you give your portion? Say that.
Alan, I'm not a fan of it, man.
We know.
Hey, Namon.
I was Pisha. It's disgusting.
The disgusting part it's just tiring.
Oh, the disgusting part is it?
No, like literally. Is it fine?
Yes, that's why certain things I get to
yeah. No, but you know, sex it requires to be passionate, and with and passionate, you filter your preference and how far you can go.
You don't do a first type.
Why not?
Why not?
Do you think?
You think I can just
listen to where I'm going.
Our first time maybe
the first time you live the most pleasant experience.
I can live the most pleasant experience. Okay,
now okay. Now I feel sidelined. For me, it's a blend of everything. 4-5.
Kidora. I don't have to. I can go back here. Yamulu muna. Hey. No,
I think I have an idea.
It's me. Most stages are I'm not in a relationship.
I'm just host stage.
Not host stage. Maybe I'm just exploring, and it happens that
host stage. That's like an educated word.
Not host stage.
Exploring.
I'm just exploring, trying to see what options are there. If they can match the bagar and stuff like that.
Oh,
and then it happens to refill.
But I'm saying compatibility as you say. I measure it through sex.
That's not the most of it. That's like 2%.
True. That's like 40 for me.
Having sex. What happened?
I'm saying, right? Because now with me, I feel like loyalty with me, if I'm to be loyal to a person, I must get everything I want. No. And that includes the sex.
The sex. Everything I want. It can only happen if you can bake a person in the oven.
Wamlokela your ideal.
Wamlokela the ingredients chao kamo. Go tajwa kamo.
Hola modimo di ileng.
Utajwa kamo munyaka. You're never going to find a person who will ring show ufeleleji ke kamo munyaka.
Ujidungwe it's a matter of mohedije let me train her. Jidungwe no about kamo no mohedije ka just train her to your life.
How mu train? Uituta yena aituta wena.
So I change for her, she changes for me.
Not necessarily change, I get. You just find ways of making her happy as she finds ways of making you happy without compromising yourself and her compromising herself.
Oh yeah.
That's what I said at some point, girl. You don't have to change because someone wants you to change. Yeah. Because if you change for someone, then it means you're at the point where that person is no longer there. You shall look confused.
Hey.
That's why I get who change change after I recognize our kinali shortfalls more vele I want to change, not for this person but for me to become a better person. Let's say for instance you don't communicate better. You know, of course you're going to realize it in a new relationship or in a relationship that I don't communicate better. But the behavior of not communicating, when now we notice it's a bad thing, a bad habit that you have, we change just so that you can become a better person when it comes to communicating.
But you don't feel like I get the idea of trying to be better for the other person, Mara.
Not for the other person, but for you.
But this is me. This is me, a bad communicator. I am that. I grew up like that.
Yes,
I was never given a chance.
There are things that you do on a regular basis. Those things we call habits.
Yeah.
Some of them are good habits. Some of them are bad habits. You understand? Now, a habit has a tendency. If you do it more than you should be doing it, a habit turns into a disorder.
Yeah. You always say.
So, if it happens that you have a habit of not communicating things to people, you develop that disorder of poor communication, and then that's something that you can work on and change it. It's not innate. It's not something that you're born. It's not a character.
It's reversible.
It's not a character. It's just something that you happen to have as one of your habits.
Yeah. Do you think in a relationship and you feel like these are disorders, and can you
me personally by
incriminating yourself if you're going to
no it's not
okay.
My biggest I think my biggest challenge is failing to share enough time with the next person.
But I think it's understandable.
Yes, there's so many things I've always found time to do. Always.
Nigga first in a way. Not necessarily
first, but I can't put them on hold.
Yeah, they're very pressing in that particular moment.
See, I'm a student, have to do my research in a little deadline.
Yeah.
Teacher,
yeah.
Sabubiti, Kerana K&M, the company, it's a PC customer project in 5. The podcast is also demanding.
Yeah.
I also need me time.
Yay, me times, man. Is it wrong or I broke up with a particular person, at a certain time, because I felt like she was too in.
No, it's not wrong.
Yeah.
If a person is too in and if a person is too clingy, so much that they never allow you a space to be yourself and do your things, then we have an issue.
Yeah.
Because the plan, okay, if you are two people in a relationship, the plan is
yeah. Your whole life is also based on
life. Yeah, person B should not be because person A exists. You understand?
Yeah.
If I am person A dating person B, person A must have a life, person B must have a life. Then there must be a life
jointly.
Exactly. Exactly. Re o mongwe aka tlhoka life kan a tlhoka things that they do to keep them busy, then you are going to become his or her life.
That's more like a burden. Yeah.
Yena busy ba go.
And hey man, it's so frustrating. You've had an early morning, it was tiring. Usara unya catch a breath.
Call.
Worst. Text. Sharp.
And these things are reality.
But what do we do? How do we
no, you can't say to a person too much. You can't say to a person.
No, of course there's a certain tone to these conversations. What do we do? Do I recommend something that I think it would be of interest to them by exploring?
No, I think you should just automatically find say bit by bit, just find a way to maneuver around letting the person know that there's things that you are doing.
Without
communicate after.
But do you know
then they still call anyway.
The formula ke hi, good morning, my day is gonna be like this. Kalancho akichaish. Ditsolela the gap.
Hey, mara motho wa go rata o tlo no phone.
No.
Le wa rile wena wa 12.
No man. No, I think tidingwe kamra ga the idea of calling. Go ne le go no re mhlomwe abana tshepo ya gore ka nnete this person is actually busy and ane nako. Ino re kinya go bona rodia. Ka ro ile wa odia so kinya bona rodia ka nne.
Anyway, welcome to the council with me, Pomekful and Bogang fucking BK.
Hey.
Urile are Rimiche the Russian bear.
Bogang BK.
Yeah, the Russian bear of podcast.
Bogang BK.
Yes, on the rocks.
In a call.
Russian bear on the rocks or dry.
I'm a dry guy.
Yeah. Now, which one are you?
Dry, I'm definitely.
Are you a dry or
I'm definitely
on the rocks?
I'm definitely a dry.
Oh.
When I'm around, you feel like, hey, something is here. How was you, man? How was your week? How was everything?
I had a hectic one. I've always this week was the hectic one because final submission had the research.
Oh yeah.
Yes, updates here and there. Bana bangwala di exam. Custom rimphunela left, right, and center.
Very glad one later because asa text the later.
In terms of
nanyaka something.
I uploaded these things on on Google Drive.
Okay.
Kadata, motherfucker.
Emina, we should divorce fuck you. You know these words we use.
Fuck you, man.
No,
fuck you. Come on,
we need to start seeing our
fuck
podcast.
You and that divorce shit.
Fuck you and that divorce shit. Podcast.
I'm saying perhaps now we can't just a bit of both. Okay.
What are you doing? PR.
We need to
do it here.
We need to look at this podcast as a brand.
It is a brand.
No, but a clean brand, not just any brand. We should give it a clean.
What the fuck?
Serious? Come on. How do I go?
You are wrong to think like that. I give you the music industry as an example. You think these guys who say fuck and shit and everything don't have sponsors and endorsements?
They are not brands.
They do.
They have very proper sponsorships and endorsements.
I'm in concurrence with that. But my thing is, they are more established.
Where did they start?
Sponsor.
Man, BK, fuck you.
Fuck you, man. Let's look at this from a perspective. Actually, we need more money than anything. No, guys, I'm serious.
Sorry, report.
Not report. I think ukhetha mo it's somewhere close. No, you know, sometimes remember there are 2 pending sponsors that we should finalize the label.
Did they say anything about us being vulgar on the show?
No.
So
it's just a matter of one reflecting back on already. Come on, how many fuck yous did you give Richie Beast?
Fuck you, man.
That for me was like, more to sort of that. Serious, I felt like, no.
But I honestly think if someone has a problem with your vulgar or anything, they will tell you. They will tell you. And in fact, they won't come to you in the first place.
So do we just stick to fuck you?
Man, I don't pay.
Fuck you. No. Come on. I prefer to rogana, especially in open platforms like this. Yeah, but I just feel like it's more.
No, I'm good.
SABC, I'm really good, man. Hey, Lord, okay, fine.
You don't want that shit.
Fine enough. I think we. No, I didn't tell you.
Sure,
you guys are the path different to mine. One day I might need to go to SABC, but now I feel like I'm good. But I might need to go to SABC. Portfolio yaka they'll find.
I'm gain experience.
I'm saying they'll find.
Imagine 5 years experience of podcasting. That time you'll be popular. People will be having your head on their t-shirts. That's why I recommended that you start working on your upper. On your head.
Coming. January is coming.
Not chest. Get your head short. So for the camera.
Oh. Okay, but
head short for the camera. That's why I can learn from wapara. No, he must stop. He must stop showing his head. I keep it and then I minimize the round neck.
Hey, people, a serious pep talk about my poor sense of.
No one said it's poor.
No, I mean the message wasn't as deliberate as poor, but how ibala guy second person's mind to about Raimo.
Comparing to level honest keep us is true. Sa vine ke sa ngala mo ka re ke khujanyana. What's what? So what mo ka re ka pink so.
Yeah.
A ke se re ngwa di
yeah.
Kilo mona se
ke sa my other employers.
Me lo mthok mo go di mo.
Because my other employers.
So I thought Gary instead of the round neck jila, apparently the golf shirt and then ja a bit extra larger so that they don't expose his shoulder because his shoulders are not broad. And if you have a small shoulder, you end up looking like a sloth.
No,
Marosbon sloth is another ice age.
Yeah.
Hey. Hardy man.
No, it's fine.
Hardy man, I have some. I want us to talk about something here. When I was talking to, that's why I said so someone started talking to me about casual sex and casual sex leader.
What is a casual gay serious relationship?
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
If I
for me, I don't think they are fapanes. I mean, any of them can lead into something good.
When I romance casual sex.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, partly now the quickie and there's less time to be romantic there. But if I can call you, I better dry overnight. Surely.
So what's the fuck buddies
or friends?
Yo.
Where's cousins?
ile wa dira le cousin
ka dia
wa dira ntwele
yeah
le cousin salu idea ning ntwele
le cousin I think I was a teenager.
Not more pillow. When was the last time?
2014.
Oh.
Le cousin, yes?
No.
Even.
Kidura wena.
Wait.
Orlamba felelo.
Wait, are you out?
Hey. What's wrong with that?
No. Come on.
What's wrong?
It's too sensitive.
Too sensitive. You just say I had sex yesterday.
No, I didn't have sex yesterday.
But I'm just, as an example, what's wrong with that?
When was the last time you had sex? Sunday.
Wednesday.
Okay, not bad. Now it's been months, man. The last time I had like proper sex, it was somewhere like May. That was the last time I had proper sex.
May, July, August, September, October, November. But that time to do sagality. I don't know like taxi. I don't know like what.
No, I'm saying proper. I use the word proper in a very calculated manner. Yeah.
Then the value of at some point, saying these things about a certain lady, and then they were like, "Oh, more barana baru sign."
Very important, man. Signing is very
sign again.
Sign it's leaving your mark.
So you can't say mutukumutwaga without signature. You really,
as we were always encouraged to you need to get some sense of proof of ownership. Not necessarily ownership, yes, but to say that's you.
Proof
back then, for me, it took me like a hug. It's literally sex.
Is that
raw sex?
Like, is it
raw sex?
Is raw?
No, it's raw sex. The time you guys the tomago or reach at the stage of raw sex, that's where you've
sign.
Now you've taken your commitment to her on another level. Go sign.
Valuing sex between men and women. What do you think?
I think both.
Both.
I want to attach age and answer accordingly. In our PS, it's more
let's give Garabe a chance.
Sorry, my man.
I think both.
Yeah.
They've been painted to make it look like it's the other ones.
Oh, yeah.
I agree. Your question is not who loves sex more; it's who values. I think both, because to some extent, both of us are young.
Yeah.
Relationship. Who attaches more value to whether or not we should be having sex?
It's the man.
It's the man.
Hence the conversation I was saying. I don't think Basadi they're like, did you sign? I think it's usually.
But we don't know if they're having those conversations.
I've heard.
I think
they go as far as Uruan. Yeah.
I say that because most of the time
let's call it poor, man.
Do you think
they never say to me yeah, and I signed and I didn't sign, or they never talk about I want to sign or I don't want to sign. It's always me worry. Did you have sex already now? I understand. But
I think that's the difference between us and them.
If it's me in a new relationship, they always it's always warna. Yeah. I don't know if I'm making sense.
Yeah, you do. The difference between us and them is us. It's about the sex. For them, it's how good was it.
And it's also about to get to the sex.
Yeah.
Like, was it a week? Was it 2 weeks? Was it the 90 days?
But
in general sense, I think it's us.
We are more sexual than them.
Not more sexual, but I think we value sex more than them.
Okay. Okay.
That's a different conversation, but
yeah, I get you. I would say the older women get, value sex. So
she's not picky.
They rata from 15 years for what? Until maybe when you're 29 and you're like, fuck shit. What have I been doing? Like you're no longer a sex head like you used to
but
be.
Then again, I get obviously when it comes to the value attached to sex.
Yeah.
The value of giving sex and receiving sex should be different.
Yeah.
Women attach value to giving sex. For them, it's a treasure they have, and it's a valuable treasure you can't just give to anyone.
God give virginity is like God give.
Yes.
The present.
Whereas for us men, we value having to receive it on a regular basis. Am I making sense?
You are.
Because Musadu now I have a treasure that I can't just give to everyone. That's a value. Okay, I have this treasure, but yet I can't receive it.
Yeah.
How valuable for you to receive it, because it's pointless to have something treasured and you're not able to access what's in the chest.
Yeah. I feel like we draw value to ourselves by having more and more of it.
That's why my feeling Musaji doesn't just
Give away.
to whoever.
But they do. But these days.
So remote decent women. Now I can't speak for. Okay, there's an equal mixture of hoeing men as much as there are hoeing women. You understand?
Yeah.
And right now our conversations are about people who are decent.
Do you think social media has stripped these women of their decency?
It's not. I wouldn't say social media has taken away decency from women or value from women.
Yeah.
But it's in how the women behave on social media. Certain things that women do, like for instance, get ready with me challenges. Get ready with me.
Silly.
Before we get to that, if you go to TikTok, check out those get dressed with me, get ready with me, the outfitting in. We also what also camera we are camera mo at a to PC underwear bikini set, and then I better turn around. We see the figure, we see everything. Is that normal?
Okay. I feel like maybe this conversation have in a more biased manner. What if we are the ones who are not liberated about what is decent? I mean,
no, we might, because Angela are a female perspective, and obviously there are people who will advocate for this to say, but how about freedom of what freedom of what?
Yeah.
Mara morality guy. Kitchen judge you lower and get rolla dibedis, even motol or redibone so patalat. Why what? Khadija did change Mabaka change bar or never know. Don't look at a woman like that. Yes, that's true. But what does it say about you as a person? The value of your womanhood, if there's such a word.
But I think in their heads, it's more about them being free from such oppression.
Why was I get ready with me, get dressed with me? Why was I kati pisia wuncha yo?
You what?
The person walks.
Blur the part where.
Not blur. The person walks into the frame of the camera. A very brale underway.
Yeah.
And it's a G-string.
Yeah.
And these days, Basariba, Papara, Charles Farah, Jabaja Huncha, the coach.
Yeah.
You can literally see.
Lawyer bitching for
No.
Okay. I'm not saying
I'm going to lumpa example in conversation, but
okay.
The moment you start saying that, then we shouldn't talk about this.
No, I'm just saying, why can't you just view that like this the same eye to say these people the occasion fits.
Occasion fits Jankantu.
Exactly.
Why do you have to show it to million people? How do I really beaching Karao? There's a difference between going to the beach and taking off your clothes in the house, dressing up while people are watching you. Beaching actually decide that way. And there's no way to bother.
The same thing with Ganduela ge nna ke tsena accounting ya Queen Minaj or someone.
Oh, gape
I know.
Are TikTok ra ranyaka basadi ba they pop up. Wangusha re ke ke rabe.
No. But we need to acknowledge evolution is in
No, but do you remember where this thing came from? It came from your question. How do social media even devalue na? So I'm saying no. Social media didn't do that. It's probably because of things that women do on social media. Bottom line, a woman's body still has to be respected. Not as much of not as BK Rogochibo Stratilo and for Shibilo Vilo Moabo, Rofita comes among eating one of Shiman Shiligalapon. I walk it more Aluka on Alberta, where British keeper fell like a shilly. Captain in Hanover. Ongunya no got one. I'm not saying disrespect a man's body, but I'm saying morality has taught us, even from mengwageng ya gale gore mmele wa mosadi kwa go tlhomphiwa wena o ka senya go compare body ya gago ya monna gore o nyaka gore ya gago e feel the same importance as that of a woman. A woman's body is fragile, man. A woman's body creates a life. That's an old conversation, man. It's an old argument. Spam is on it fertilizes an egg. Yes, that's true.
I'm just saying those arguments they would make those culturally infiltrated thoughts by
What?
By virtue of toilet paper.
You want toilet paper? Maravanara Kimel Queen. But you got Bajo back. Yeah, I might 30 minutes. Hold yourself.
So I'm saying, the it was actually us oppressing them. We've never given them a choice to come and say, how do you feel about this? Then we say, it's value for you. What are your thoughts about that? I don't think I will ever give it.
But women they've come out to say, they've come out to portray the value they also attach to themselves and the body. They have, like, all the time we hear stories of women saying, I'm not this, I'm that. It's going to trailer when one picture so legit. What does that say to you about that woman? What is she protecting? Those that are doing what you are saying right now, to say maybe Raba oppressor by saying the body is valuable. Again, those ones that think that was oppression, they want liberty. The grip factor.
Okay, I didn't think you played that card. It's fine.
I played it.
I'm saying.
Guys, but I'm just saying, Born, it takes away from a woman who sleeps with more men than it does from a man who sleeps with more women.
Why? Because it sounds like something a man think. Like a vice. It doesn't sound like what a woman think. Women would have said us fucking around.
Umelo msadi wa utseba bo monna o ka se mpotse ka di testicles compared to the whole body. A person
we have
will be cute. Asn't feminist about mara this one as a defensive good for men. It's not. You can't be comparing yourself to women.
To look at this from a holistic point of view and about it. Not
but I'm naki buleti kacha gore ke monna ora ka man. I'm just saying women are valued wherever mahowa batho ba bantsho makula mosadi valued from the beginning of time.
Besides the fact that
le fast ke la banna in terms of authority.
What's valuable, what's not valuable, what's useless, what's useful.
What is he saying?
I'm saying authority dictate.
Because re na le authority mo le fast ke re na re kgetang gore mosadi o na le value. O mona re ke be re ne authority re be re tlo kgetha gore re je mosadi ngore mo nyaka because re na ma ke mang wa sanya ke gold ka tsona.
Now feminists came and fucked the whole thing.
But before feminists, could you just go sleep with a woman ho nyaka? Jala ka go tripo or balana.
How relationships work.
Wasn't it you?
Wena o bolela ka relationship tja mphahlele man.
Brena ditoro di gona tja batho ba ba ferianeng dinokeng ba ba ishana ba ya go di gonyeng bjale tja go feria di go a ke bolele ka motho a gone go swele kwena motho ke eng yane o ba o swele before technology. I want to now I'm just trying to show you even though men have the authority, we don't have the authority to devalue women. As another touching value over side. And the value in women is not the value in women but human beings. It's the value with all female animals. Where there's a female, there's a value. Let follow le diphoofolo go bja lebelela ditau ka mokgwa di phelang o lebelele ka mokgwa ditau tja banna di sutang tja basadi diphoofolo nagana phoofolo ngwe le
But are we taking they are less dominant, the less dominant element here.
They were not meant to dominate. They were meant to help men populate the world, populate the earth. You understand? Which means there's a factory which is able to create life.
We
don't have that. What we have is just a seed. So when you go compare value ya peu le value ya lefatshe, value ya mmu.
Now you take it there.
But I've been trying to say this all this time.
It opens a conversation 60 or 80 years ago.
Or the human, but he's been saying what a human.
No, I'm just saying with I mean blended seeds.
No, no guy example. Hello. Ronald guy. Yes. Le guy. Ridiang. I did print out. No. Checkang mola gaufi le garamodi ke kwa ba reng ke gym. Gona le motho mongwe wa go khomagana le ona wa go lebana le ka makule ba re ke ga moribana. Yes. Go le taverning o tshwara strata se le wa le ba ntšha o tlhaba tšatši until you fika makule. Yes. Yes. Magula ka mo motho wa ona o lebane le magula o ka di gate so. What's wrong with the yes? Wait, let me call the boo, man. I want to ask her something. I was trying to call her there. Do you want to say something? Hey, Dipu, how are you? You are live on the show, man. Kere, you are live on the show. Kaya uli katari. Uboga aika. Uboga ai. Cho uruka. Boyni. Wing. Winnie King. All right. Lisale tsa kushakhala tsa DJ zentle. Sharp. No, I wanted to ask the
value.
Yes. That conversation is a little bit. But then moving on, I but I guess we have an understanding, even though we can never agree on certain things, but we just have to agree to be parallel.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So now, the people's definition of intimacy. Should it differ or should we just have a standard definition? Yeah, intimacy.
A leveling ground, very simply, then we evolve from there.
When no opinion,
intimacy is sex. Sex is intimacy. Cuddling, sex. No intimacy is more intimate than sex.
So the absence of sex is no intimacy.
It's not intimidating.
What about a cozy environment that is who feel close le motho and lava cozy without sex? Isn't that intimacy? You are kissing partners, cuddling, hugging, and so on and so forth. Doesn't that amount to intimacy?
I would say I would bundle intimacy
to all those things that lead to sex.
Yes, sex then collectively differ what intimacy is. Because cuddling is cuddling, your faith. When no boy hero over no cuddle affair, but which are also aside. Why also
why is that saying? Fuck that shit.
Like it goes back to
fuck that saying shit.
It goes back to sexy value moka. So for me, the crowd rabaga ka sexy ke hierarchy
after men feel like after sex they've taken everything from a woman and she can't walk away. 3 points. 3 points. But guys, that's silly.
Yeah.
That's true.
I want to get another attaching value to these things.
No, but value is in receiving. Value to them is in maintaining and having to give it.
I think it's can I say the same
but for example, give you a simple body count ye okejang value mo mothong ke a mosadi ba ke a monna. Ya monna if a value. Ya mosadi e fokotsa value.
I feel like I'm falling
What's that?
No, the more can take you can take you.
I'm saying
but I'm just trying to show you body count diamond okay for
you. Do you know I got that? That's how it is. I wasn't born with the thing I must fuck up.
No, it's natural when a BK. Which point of your life did someone ever come to you and say to you, you have to now go ferry someone?
Unfortunately, they did.
Mara, I
was told to go and have sex.
What would you know? Different. That's inhumane. I'm trying to tell you, something in you. Yeah, so something gara ito musadi shule wa mnyaka nyongoro le.
But I feel like
nampile something ya fetch ya rawe na tamuvelela le msadulo mmochoro wa mrata without anyone even telling you this is how things have to be.
No, never like slow level.
Kibulela mak.
Let me speak for myself.
That's why I ran into bara give you party. It comes willy nilly.
Yeah, I mean with puberty or general
like
sides of you or sexually active or something like that. Oh, but no, that's it.
Puberty, listen, hey, let me tell you.
Let myself.
I want to contradict. Na go for enlightenment. Because if it's unfortunate that we mrao to die like senya kre well mrao go yona. Na ke go enlighten. I'm saying to you, puberty mo monneng e dira gore a thome go gona go attract mosadi e dira gore a gone go attract monna. That's a natural force. You can never do anything to change it. And puberty mo moshimane, something tells him that please go talk to that woman because you're not going. It's unnatural for women to come to you. It's unnatural for women to come to you. Nothing in a woman's brain says because everything in a woman says, let me show him. That's nature.
Do you know my daddy did some Greek cow. It's actually the female cow that suggests to the male ones or procreate.
Even the following just that radar. We have this supremacy of the ability to talk, the ability to converse. That's what puts us apart from animals. You understand?
Yeah.
But we are similar when it comes to that. A woman is made to show herself off, to show her beauty, her curves, her body, her soul, so that she can attract a man. Even with animals, it happens the same way. But the difference is, we have the ability to have a conversation. That's why a woman can decide to go and tell a man, because I will not. Yes.
That way it's unnatural.
Yes. Hey, Ripu, how are you? She hung up.
Yeah. You know what? It's a negi way. Worry. Rena, Luti, what a more little billion born, I mean.
I can't know the top. I can you up keep page to what's on a gallery. Even if basketball, even if they didn't come to you, but our number, gels are more jammy, gels are more free. Even if I give a basket, no one totally one. No one ever came to me. That's all. No one ever came to me. Gels are more free. No one.
It was not even public knowledge. It was something that you knew as a man. You'll be subject to
it's innate. It's innate. Innate means it's built in. It's built in. I was born with it.
I'm trying to imagine this character. This Tarzan,
yes.
That guy who grew up in the mountains.
Even a better example. Look, when Tarzan saw Jane, he started sniffing on her cooch. He started sniffing on it. They ended up dating. No one told Tarzan that this is a woman. You have to fuck. No one. But the moment Tarzan saw Jane, we know Jane at home.
Hey, you're being very explicit.
But I'm sorry. Can you dismiss it or
no. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess. But
yes. Ke spoiler of some sort. Go unfortunate gore monno mongwe ga 40 years a late ngwana 12 a tsa mo ja marao. It's that's ke spoiler, so it takes away the fun.
The build up experience.
Yes, it takes away the fun.
Yeah.
So ba go bolela mfana ka. That's why you know we're taking the dry season. Yes, but sorry, man.
No, it's okay.
Sorry, man, for degrading you.
No, I'm okay, man. I've had worse. I'm okay. I think maybe look at the dating scene. I might go back like Monday.
Hey, Dipo, how are you?
Hi.
Oh, sharp.
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm okay. You're live on the show, man. The Counsel with me, Pomik Food, and BK. I had to do the intro.
What's the mama?
Dipo, we have a question here. I forgot even the question.
Hello?
No, the question was.
Yeah? What was that? Dipo. ro trainishe.
Intro.
Intro. Don't worry. Utaitwara as time goes.
Okay.
Dipo, how do you define intimacy? For you, what does it mean when someone says re-intimate in Nalwe?
Intimate. It's more of a physical exchange.
Again?
It's when you and the other person having how do I put this one? Because they don't have a little like when I look at you're having sex, but it's more than sex.
Oh, so
Where you expend emotions.
So it should be sexual. The golden rule: you are intimate only if you are sexual.
Not really. Even your language can lead to intimacy. The way you communicate with your person.
Okay. Now tell me here.
Yeah.
Do you think? Do you value your virginity because you know you should value it, or do you value it because society says you should value it?
It's all about me.
Yeah.
The society. It's all about me. I value it because I value myself.
Exactly. So do you think there is a point mo loring re ka feleletsa re tsere monna le mosadi ra ba dira gore ba be le the same value when it comes to their private parts, sexual organs? Can we ever say a man should value their virginity as much as a woman should? Or thoma ka mosadi pele re ya monni?
We can with men, but it don't be as easy or as important as us women take it. For men, it's because you what's all I know there. You have sex and then it goes back. But for a woman, we feel like the more we have sex, the more the pussy gets bigger and bigger. So for men, they don't have anything to lose anyway.
Yeah.
No.
Do you have a
Yo, what's about the pussy? I'm saying the more Musadi I have sex. I'm saying the more Musadi I have sex, the more the organ immature.
But she's talking about the grip sex.
Yeah. No, listen. With grip, ne? It's all
in which way?
It's about flexible. Remember, cookie it's supposed to be softer, right? And a dig it's supposed to be harder. Right? The more active the coochie is, the more softer it is. Elasticity. Yeah.
Listen.
Okay, let me tell you something about the pussy. You can have sex now, one person, right?
Yeah.
And then after go have sex again with the second person. You know, between the two people that you slept with, it's the second person that's gonna enjoy the most. But tomorrow, when you go and have sex again, it becomes a different story. Like the person will go, no man, something happened here. But on the same day, like the second one enjoys more than the first person. So hence I'm saying, remember said we take that importance than Bashimani. There won't be any difference of you had sex now.
So it becomes loose the next day.
Yeah, the muscles are relaxed. When they are relaxed, no, now I'm
Hey.
Okay, what well, it should be the muscles.
Yeah.
Wow. Asi. Anayo nje akasila kwisharore.
But in essence you're saying if you obviously do a mama gore ke batho ba babedi ba ka tla jajile le o bobedi ke ra to go ja o du ijaka.
Yeah, the second one cannot enjoy the intimacy more than the first one.
So let me just take it to Lehlakore la banna. First round, second round, we enjoy name wara.
Mahumi. Dubu. Thank you very much. Okay, or you go get a question.
No,
Well.
yeah, man.
Thank you. No, I got for Nagi tapisha pay like for play and stuff like that. So first round for navigation like it's or should muscle really relaxed. So for me, I will enjoy the first round and the next and the next because Kibere guy on before okay.
I think you were a guy on it. It's not the same as when the jig is inside. Even if you finger it,
Like enjoy it. A little like enjoy it. Yeah. No. Okay.
You might be enjoying the first round and the second because you like that person. Mara, after when I shame.
So you might get
Yeah.
Then you should have more sex with the pillow.
Hey, thank you, Ribu. Oh, sharp.
Okay, thank you so much for having me on the show.
Okay, now I wanted to say I got already muscle the more sex you have, and go and almost soften up. You're literally making the muscle
Get relax. Get lubricate. So she can release the juices to make penetration easy.
Do you not think it's more easier or release someone who's been around juice compared to like a first timer?
What? No, the juices are just it's not about a first timer.
Easy. Convenience, not even convenience. You can't have convenience and sex in the same sentence. I'm saying go robete mtoloreng khale mo matlali bona le mafikizona o matlali bona a be bonolo go bereka ka yena e mmapeja le mafikizona.
Ke tlo answer ka logic that one because I can't be scientific about it. Well, ke tlo answer ka logic and both scientific. Number one, basadi ba producer the fluids go fapana. Some bana le tshedintsi, some bana le tshedinyana. Whether they've been doing sex or not. You understand? But logically, it tells me that the one who has been having sex too long will tap a lot compared to one diffuse. That's my logic.
Okay,
yeah.
But my common sense is a bit different when it comes to that. I'm just saying, there's a saying that
Mara, what question now? Maybe Sanjay question better.
No,
question I'm talking really over is what type of between well and Khal, Louis and Khal.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Okay, go tell you.
My view was, the more you do something, the better or the perfect you become.
Is the question about performance or making someone wet?
I mean, I'm experiencing. I'm imagining a first time female sex. Or what? I'm imagining those three words. Her mind is all over the place. She's not even sure if she's actually ready with it.
Of course, all local anxiety, man.
Some I'm trying to imagine my first. It was.
Sex
as much as it's physical.
Yes. That's why I'm saying as much as Yes, it's going to contribute on how wet she gets. She's scared. Or
she's losing the treasure.
So she's going to struggle to produce enough juices. That affects even the automobile scared. The erection will not be as strong as when you are confident. So bring a way in here. It makes sense. It makes sense. I got performance.
No,
the more you do something, the better you become at it. I'm asking myself, can you become better at
the responsibility of make sure their mood is proper.
Hey, my caramel, I'll set a mood gallen a little baby.
I expect when
it comes to we are hitting it tonight.
Yeah, so I'm saying the more she's been around, the more she knows what to think about,
what to say to you and stuff like that.
Yeah, or I'm not gonna think about a bill or whatever. They will distract me.
But
an experience.
Intimacy. That's why I'm saying your definition of intimacy was sex. But now for me is the feeling of intimacy for me is being attached to a person, feeling close to a person, feeling a high level of love so much that you feel like I can't breathe, I can't live without this person. Of course, yeah, it happens. It happens. It sounds unrealistic, yes, but it can happen that you feel like you feel like I'm running, not literally out of breath, but do you know you can literally feel pain, because someone is not around. Do you know that? Like physically. Do you know that? Hey, so that's why I intimate. For me, it's not just about we can't kisana and then spend an go together physically and so on and so forth. That's intimacy.
The act I'm trying to imagine and we just sitting and maybe hugging and kissing. I can't really deem that as we were intimate.
But when we jiggle a house, when you're making it shallow, intimacy, it's about connectedness. Connected, like feeling connected to a person. Intimacy.
Or the connection might be emotional and physical.
Yes, I can feel connected to a person. Feel the feelings that's connection. And
there's actually a song that speaks to that. Yes, I can't play it in my head, but
so intimate like connectedness and closeness, feeling connected and close to a person can amount to intimacy.
I haven't felt like that in a
try it. You'll realize, because for example, you connected, close to a person, intimacy when you start to talk to the person, no matter how far they are in the world, speak on the phone, you get an erection. How do you explain that?
Unless if
you've never experienced it.
Unless if the conversation is sexual, yes.
No, it's not sexual. It's not. It's not sexual.
It's never.
Go to mom phone. Hello. You get aroused.
So the dysfunctional of my 50.
You don't know the feeling.
No.
I
would rather be happy.
Live fuck body too much. That's why I listen to this. I
would rather be happy than if this person is.
How do you define yours? How do you define intimacy?
Yeah. I was gonna say that, because not for me intimacy. Number one, I don't think about sex.
Yes.
It will lead to sex.
Yes.
Also depending on the mocha, and everything like that. But for now, it doesn't start with sex. Intimacy, I think it's a setting. It's the environment.
The environment masala.
Yeah, how I feel about you and how you feel about me. Bargain compatibility.
Compatibility, yes.
How we compatible with each other in that setting.
Yeah.
In that relationship. That for me is intimacy. Has nothing to do with sex. And like I said, it will lead to it.
It will lead to sex, but and we're still not saying that we're not people wrong by saying sexual. Okay, that's only different forms of intimacy.
Yeah.
Different forms. There's physical intimacy which leads to sex, like he's saying. But to some of us, it's more on a level of connectivity and feelings of closeness to a person that gives you the feelings ja ba happy. We go voice ya motho. Just don't go voice you just feel like no.
I'm not big on feelings, so
Intimacy for when is that, which is fine, and gana mo ke nyaka go jumpela to tabe ngwe ya nto ya gore when a woman is pregnant and you are doubtful that the baby is yours, or tester, you sleep with her raw. Does it work? Can you test kucho if mwana kwa ka uisha kana we milo pregnant shu ba re se a omba o to go loma
wait but test ka tlalo like
wa tsena mpa o ja motho a imile
na ka mkhoketse ba even though ka mo ya kana le se wa gago mpa ba re go ba
mpa e go baji
o ba tsere motho ntse mo
yes
when asal pregnant le ka no be nyane di ambara e khawat
ai karbar asa kormal ai kawat I don't know if it but
ekawata
no bara e le so le khawat le ben le kan shim then you ba
cause ngwanola o tswaletswe ka something
di fluids je di tswang ka ga bumputsa go disha ngwana di tsona di ka
yeah
di tsona di a go
blood agro we go then you now khawata
but you go ban marabsi ona le confusion agro mko the other time we had a conversation, someone said it's a non-return pipe but I go yancha fe
how do you get drop, how do you get other
but it gets in through the skin, but I don't know, but I think we should bring back to Lelines.
Wait,
I still have like many questions. It doesn't pause the skin.
Or maybe or something to understand this concept of
yes. Yes.
Because I think a lot of us re-explain agadi tsela tsa go fapa kutjwa ga nyolo sa tjwa go lela ka ntongwe ya gore a go khawate ge motho
o yes
go khawata fela ga
amara ya mpa bone mpa e bolai
something like that. Are you someone who's been in it?
No.
I mean,
But
listen to the confidence. I'm worried about the confidence. I'm worried about the confidence. I mean, he's so confident. I'm confident. I mean, Kolo ya ibolai. You would expect me from a driver to say that.
I think maybe like when I choose musala mo
I'm thinking he would share with us what kujo salar odar.
kuju salar dar. Tako kujo le karao. Erko to be ka sa karao. Karabo. Karabo tlhagane le ngwanya like ngwanyano.
experience us all the way.
Exactly.
Let's move on. Guys.
It was so personal.
But mpa ntotse tsa gore batola ntotse tsa gore mpa mosadi imile wa go bola especially mpa re se gago ke dilo tša ke melao ya segologolo be ba intšha ka taba go nyaka go iletša be ba nyaka go iletša gore wena malatši se ka bona mosadi wa ga mogale a imile a thoma go ba fresh gape mosadi wa ba pregnant ta go go botsene letlalo le thoma go ela le thoma go thaga o thoma go ba botse o thoma go ba mo attractive. You understand? Ke ra imile a ja di lutwa gone di ona le ba ba ke imile ba wala a ke bule ka ba ke bule ka ba but basadi ga ba pregnant wa transforma thoma ba attractive le tlalo la thoma go taga re ba shalla ba re ga ge ba shalela ba re mosadi ga imile o tla go gobatša kudu ge mpa e se ya gago e be e le fela ge ba be ba nyaka gore lena banna ba seng ba emiše basadi bago le se ke be la ralokela kua go bona ka lebaka la gore motho mongwe ba tšhaba tšona tšo tša mokhuto matšušetše gore le gore le ntho nngwe ya gore ngwana o tla go bala ge ntwele ge mosadi a ka robala le papage a le pregnant mpa e bolaya papa ngwana or anyone.
But do you not think or reality as we know it in way machushedi we never saw it as machushedi, we just saw it as part of our
wa ke mela wa se go no go la re tshe and o ka se ba re twa bola wa ke nyoko test but fortunately by Makatsa science able to teach us experience lo re sa tsebe go re adi leona ya re botse function.
Okay, let me not mention this thing. But double cousin he once got into a relationship, a mini relationship with some girl. So we tell him stay. So it turns out Chiri email from out here by stay.
Yes.
They were into like the relationship for 6 months. By more than a savanad. You'd assume give me Kabanya like one day of Yana. Bachaisha by a guy says. February, when you're lower belly. Come go with folk to him. This girl, when was she?
When Kihal Mutakola Albis.
And the roster.
Oh,
he advocates for raw sex. So he was surprised to wrap up with the advocate.
Yo.
You guys don't want to know people I grew up with. But in essence, they were sleeping together and clearly because the relationship only made it 3 months by the time so I guess there's something to explore there. Marama tushija abukloga aso le na our basari baskeba swaya basba parabus
marar kwani akirani ka engwishi ke iblike ya jamba ke a khologudu ona gana re gona le at least le fasinyana somewhere or chance nyana somewhere where it is important to have multiple partners.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can just dwell around Africa.
Let's not make it political or tribal. Let's just talk about life, humans, people,
experiences.
Eh?
You mean like
no? I'm saying like apart from Scampo Jagata or Africa history, polygamy. I don't want to hear that. We've been hearing that for so long, and people are using it as an excuse to cheat on their partners. So I'm saying explicitly, is there a chance where it can be justified or important to have multiple partners? Gona le botlhokwanyana felo ana tsokona ba rubele batho ba bantši ka ntle ga gore manrama Afrika
no
a kenya ke
I can't give a yes and no.
Wena o e bona bangwe if ba ka re basadi ba ba babedi topa tšea ba babedi o
if there were less factors to contribute I would have like 10 but there are things still that I can't turn a blind eye on. If it wasn't for those things, yeah, I would.
So mararinche element ya go lwala ke basadi ba babi ke ba o ne mosadi o topile yes okay
yeah
o ne mosadi o topile le khatlano marata dilo di ka moka right wa bona mongwe decent almost the same character wa go tlhokomela malwetse aside
yeah.
Let's talk about it in that manner. Let's aren't ya malwetse yo ra ibona yo ra ke mo di tsena go modikwa yes because you keep bringing but are ibushe ka ke mosadi wa gago ka motopile a le clean a le shapola tshepana ke wa bona mo o go tlhokomela to the same level malwetse aside but I'm saying is there a chance nyana ya gore where people live like that free from diseases? I know it's not possible, but let's just say free from diseases. Hona le lefasinyana tsoko where it can be important or useful or justifiable to have multiple partners.
Okay, I want to go back to that neutral point. I mean, I got the biological about it.
Yes.
We would say we have a very very skewed imbalance in gender. I'm not even trying to tell you to come sexually to the imbalance gender. It's in a sense where we have more women than men. And I don't think there's any woman in the world who doesn't deserve to have an intimate experience.
I don't think. So you're saying what do you think? Kamo Kujo, we wanna
from an
perspective. Ubona lo botlhokwa gore basadi ba batsi. Gona le botlhokwa fela na tsokonyana like and element fragment nyana gore ka ba le reason gore motho a be basadi ba bant like beating.
I just defy because one
mara re no basadi ba understanding ke le baka le felo ka mofa a re che element ya gore ke le defeat a re che element ya gore a re che element ya gore basadi ba rena ba aba kwishi a re no basadi ba kwishi ka le baka la go kwala a re
Malomo or are to shendi politiki to shem shendi lo ka mo na kere ndo we justify
kinya go go mbakana na shitsi musadi ba re wa kwishisha o ndo kwishisha o ka mfalma ka awo
wa bona ke na ga as humanity no
Rebe awo
why would you understand
polyandry musadi abel banna ba go morena bo muja ba mo vora mo
what why do you want
agree tabeli ya ka kilete ki jang kwa kilete ya mo o vora ke nna ke lo wa
no mara it's one it's not fair it has to be fair
mona ban bo rena banna rena le ego and ego rena is measurable ego rena it's a malo ruler rena banna
monna yo gona go decide ya para like wa gona go decide wa kera msadi mongwe o lo mongwa dumela mara ke basadi ya batswana
basadi that's
why ba ka dumela ba ngwe ba ka se dumela
ba bang ba ka dumela ba bang
in an ideal world if you had to convince a woman or
and arnor basadi ba kushi o tora wena without all
ba dia politics without mo sa tlhokeng politics bona mothako o rile re ntsha mabaka o ka mokana ga o ya na ese banna e were aoba o nyaka basadi ba fo ao ba nyaki
ska answer this question ka aim ya go dira character cleaning we know you are doing character cleaning here we know
and the thing is
mara are we honest basadi ba bantsi e ba ka re mosadi ya ka wa kushi ya batho about 4 ya bod 5 about
no what's my worry gain from that statement
mara wa nyolo ka re phela lefatsheng la re tshire basadi ba rena go kushara kitshiri
my worry is I don't know if it's something that I experience ken loshina go ba ka relationship wa demand
so we're not chavang
in as far as time resources and all of that and you una life
mara what's
of the relationship
you know the demand it becomes even heavy if you have to do it and become sneaky about it imana okay stress go botsa mosadi ya gago gore ke a tropong le khone
no
as stress ga tseba gore go na le market kai e ka se be stress go motsa ra le khone ke a go market
no
it will be as easy as saying to I'm going to town simple
demanding
Christian knows around the emotions
no not even emotions
what
it would be unfair gore o je o ska fa mosadi ya gago nako ga ile motho a rata go lela ka go right ga ile motho a rata go tswa like kai like that you know women ba complicated
I know tato na le pala ko nkara ke a move
I want to wait before we move I want to say this why get basadi ba ntsi they are not ideal that experience we multiply ka the number of people ba o tabe ngorongwa banyaka that you have to break yourself into more pieces than the come hold the million so I don't think you could be right in your mind.
a ke re mo le mo mosadi o ne le magole no mo le mo wabo each and every one of those women go tlo ba le ka mo go ba o compliment go tlo ba le gepe ba itswalla mo
That's
go
exactly what I'm saying. When I became
Umulumu,
you're trying to make this thing a political matter.
No, I'm
right now, if we go off camera, then we say to you,
Ere ka tima di camera.
you will agree with
That's
us.
a good
that we
answer,
know
Eva.
every man-
for me, multiple sexual partners.
mara ke le partners na sa ka re wives
Maybe sexual, yes, but
mo nyaka sexual only
sexual.
ah
For me,
Go no
it
swa.
says we address each other sexually, not in a holistic relationship expectation vibes. That's
ke relationship man
okay.
ino ba in definition ke relationship fuck buddy ke relationship the name of your relationship is you are fuck buddies you have a relationship isn't that so
Yeah, it is.
it is a relationship ere ke move ke a move ya le pala go nkaraba o rile e mara sa mfikara
Mabaka ke ya now, mabaka ke ya gore. Mabaka ke ya gore. Everyone has a different personality. Okay? What you can't find in BK, you'll find in Make Food. What you
Exactly.
can't find here, you'll find here.
But with that,
Hence, if you have 4 women, you have a perfect person. I started by saying, as human beings, we are obsessed with finding something perfect.
maybe the other
In
one
this life.
will low mouth their blow job
Understand?
or there
We are like that. As a man, you always want something perfect. That's why we just perfect. He said you cannot find that. But
Yeah.
imagine if you have a chance to have 5 women. Don't you make a perfect person?
what pressure man
now, what's
Oh, Pecha
my
straight.
wife said before when I if every one of these 5 women when I expect and treatment treatment I saw
Ke politiki, tlogela tšeo, ke politiki.
we can divorce politics from reality.
BK ba rile mosadi wa o kwešiša gore o santse le mosadi wa bobedi goba sex partner whatever so wa go kwešiša gore nako o na le yona le yena wa go ikhatha because o na le o mongwe.
that's like
You need to go there.
if she knows it will be as easy as saying to her ke a toropong go ya mari
Yes.
and she won't have an issue with that na bile she ye ngwe ya botlhokwa a re bele ka twe ya gore botlhokwa ba go tsamaya di-date ge le establish a new relationship bo mo kae is there a necessity or nanto we just dig in re no phonkgela ke mo ka relationship
I think it's a different you can't just fall
where is the necessity of going on dates
because I think the necessity of dating we have to get to know each other. There's a phrase for that.
courtship
Yeah, courtship. Where
gona le lengwe maybe ke bolela wrong English
no courtship is key right now. What's the better setting or environment for people to actually get to know each other than everyone's really out when they're eating those kind of vibes. I think
that's where you get to you pick each other's brains right there
because high school I don't think high school either can jump to the date.
you could have just that you didn't have the resources to do it
Even the knowledge. My first time with her to a date, I was so surprised.
because the resources the lack of resources makes you ignorant yeah so that's like it was not the resource just that it's not what was at just you didn't have the proper tools to do it you understand yes but then again
for you do you find necessary?
it's very important man up a relationship going out on dates with a person else at a new relationship it will thusha gore le wena o create a chance ya gore o bring the person on par with your history so that you don't question it after you understand agree date ka sebete when you go on regular dates agree ka date ya gore o mo ferile le khono la dating ka Friday and then ke mo ka shitile jana o ke bele ka tsela tsa gore before a dumela gore a re thome relationship you've already been on multiple dates where you were genuinely open with each other about your pasts, about your personalities, about the things you expect in a relationship, about the type of a person you are looking for. You understand? You go on dates before the next person says it's fine, let's be genuine, it's fine, let's be on a relationship. Because you will when one of you or both of you are deciding to fall into a relationship, again, le khona go ya ka ra relationship le tseba gore ke tsena ka ra relationship le motho wa mohuta o le motho wa going through this le motho wa nyakang 1 2 3 in a person, and being the man or being the woman o tsena o tseba gore ke nna motho wa monyakang le motho ke motho nna ke monyakang, and you're not going to discover that culture chidel one. You have to go through multiple dates. You get it? So it allows you to open up. Where you're not going there as a business. You're not going there as a brand, as a man to say, I'm going to sell myself no matter what. You're going there to be genuine with the person and honest.
Open a room for conversation.
Honest. You get it? Not go there to say things that she wants to hear. Because if you go to say things she wants to hear, it defies everything. Like,
we do that.
You understand? And most of the time you go on dates, if you never do that. Dates are meant to for the two people to know each other.
Or it's a platform for you to be yourself. For that person to
and after 6 dates, if she says I can't do it, then it's fine. Let it be fine.
Okay. So do we wait for period here if you take more happy before you get into bed over?
The importance of dates is to help in the decision to go into a relationship.
Okay.
Well, so it's important to just go on dates. The importance of going there, like I said, is to help on the decision.
Then I guess it could be an element there already.
I once went out. Now I've done a lot of dates with people whom we didn't end up anywhere.
I feel like
I've seen one who when she ate like, and then I got turned off. From there I'm carpetixing and we never spoke again. But I'm not saying she came for I'm not saying she came for the food, but
the importance of dates, ne? They're not financially well off now.
Yeah.
Like trying to be general and but I want you to very much dwell on the importance of dates. But
dates.
Now be
as an umbrella approach.
Yeah.
But Eriki told me more when we want to young. I get it, Anjolun, Nagikolela. From my perspective, in terms of what I can do and what I can't do, but still, what he's saying, because of course there's some people Babagas affording wish and McDonald's or wherever restaurant, but going on a date is not just going to a restaurant and sitting down. A date means going out and spending time together. Sit down and talk about things, get to know each other. Yes. Ubicha wanyana war are the train Rosima together or are the train for picnic in again tell it the hence we're doing it local. You go the Lavali detail and the train. No problem. You get to know each other. Again, next time, le change a scenery. Alasa the train. Le astral garage. Go come round al banka. La regard Kenya na jadi kipi. Kadi stroller. Do la and then you start talking. La change a scenery. You can do it multiple times. The important element is the two of you before deciding to get into a relationship, having time to sit together. Lele baba be fella to discuss your characters and your past experiences. You understand? Hey.
I didn't get it. But you know, in Mushiki Mola, there are these ones Barunyaka date Saskia Barunyaka. They've attached a certain value in places they
we are categorized. Community it has a category of people. When I you understand? How about qualifying? You get it? So that's why ona le mosadi o le hore nako nngwe o dumela BK ya tswa re BK a affordisa skia yena o nyako ya saskia at the same time yena a qualify go ba le motho wa afforda saskia we but ba afforda go ya certain places ba na le certain lifestyle, they afford certain things, particular things in life, and ba na le other people ba ile hore they reciprocally qualify to do the same things.
I'm more scared of now more than ever.
And you working to ke fear ba na ba bantsi. But of course, gona le bana ba bangwe they still don't prefer women with man because it intimidates some men. Pasanyaka sense ya gore I have power, and power to them is when they buy things for women.
That's not power.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, could you?
Are you okay, man?
Nakina ka yedi date.
Are you okay?
Sure.
Nakina ka yedi date. I swing, but I feel like the regulation go tla sia. Eh?
I'm good. Because that for me, the dates, I didn't attach. I know, not to say it's not my thing. If I find time, because I never made time for dates.
You said your biggest fear is what? A person who okay.
Yes, she doesn't have the finances.
But let's talk about the concept of 50-50.
In a romantic setting.
It's actually what we should talk about. Big ups to our producer for
I
good
think
script.
anything that requires effort from both sides.
Yeah.
In Yagav.
But is it 50-50? No, 100 is fine. That's philosophical. Yeah. But you know, 100 is still 50-50.
Yeah. I feel like maybe 50-50.
Yes. Equal effort, reciprocal effort. So I'm saying is this element here 50-50 really. Do you think it's as important as people make it to be in a relationship?
It is. It's not even a matter of the element actually.
I'm like a 50-50 on a broader scale.
Yeah.
Consider this element. You've gone out on dates, right? You acknowledge your pocket.
Yes.
Yeah. You've gone out on dates, yes. You found that she's the woman you want. Okay. Okay, 50-50 now. Who pays the bill? She's the woman you want. She's the woman you want, but she constantly avoids paying the bill. Not necessarily avoid. She can't afford to pay the bill. Okay. Is that something that for you is a deal break?
No.
Because now I know bill last date she can't pay the next date.
I think part of getting to know you cheap establish before you can actually sit down on the table. Part of what we are going to talk about is what do you do, blah blah blah. From that I get a sense of okay, here we are dealing with someone who don't know which circumstantially. Okay, fine. Then that means I'm the man of the
circumstantial. When certain circumstances are present, that's when she gets mad. I know English, man. It's quite hard to not ahead.
It's just that, but it's fine. Let us not dwell. I'm just saying, if I'm aware of her situation.
3 minutes away from 10. About 4 hour movie.
I'm saying, she I must acknowledge that she has these constraints in her life. Then from there, let's go out.
Is it not dark? Sorry.
Let's go out. I'm aware of what I'm going out to do. Because if I'm a bit well off compared to her, but I would get the responsibility of paying everything. I would expect certain things from her. She might give the 50-50
in other things, but not financial.
Yes.
Okay.
Until that's where now the ground is set level. I can give the emotional attachment she needs, physical, so forth and so forth. Then I get to expect.
Yes.
I was a bit pained just to get away a bit. There's a brother of mine.
Yes.
So Naratana let this lady since varsity. In a little humble beginnings, Jabona Kamuka.
Yeah. Varsity to be allowed.
So
Oh, we little matters to be little sana now.
But now it gets to a time where they are all employed again, and presence and all of that. But now the issue is this guy.
Yes.
He's not the one who arrange. He's literally held financially accountable.
Bana baba wona, meaning
they have kids.
Oh.
They meet kids.
Okay.
So this guy literally handles everything that's in finance. And I for one, I feel like Kotoma Lerato there are certain characters still because of lack of resources and stuff. That you find that pulling away from the relationship is no longer. It's not even about change. The other one is just expects the other one to be financially in charge of everything. It's
really missed it dating. Up mutom selfish to mo. Mona like a bill, mona like how regard is him, but mona like mutom financially selfish you pick up very quick. You can try go for task from today on. Start observing how people around you spend money. You're going to identify those that are financially and those that are. You understand?
I've placed us.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. It's easy. Your really doesn't require date. If kitchen you do born quick, very quick. So it doesn't require dates. But you said something like she might be giving 50-50 on some elements but failing to give 50-50 on finances. But if that's not a deal breaker for her, it's okay.
As long as
it's okay. Hey, Mara, I'm still go. It still goes back to tabela ke buleting ya gore ba bang ba tsumela ka mo ba sa qualifying go tsuma. Bang ba fula ka mo ba sa qualifying go fula ka gona. Wa bona. Hey, if you are a person who values 50-50 in a relationship, you must hunt in a territory of people who can afford or provide things that you are looking for, and at the same time when will provide because it has to always have to be reciprocal. At the end of the day, relationships are about reciprocity.
I thought of it might take me back to Tabaya edit dates to say yes, we started talking phone calls after phone calls. Who says let's go out, and from that what's the expectations? Is it that the bill will be 50-50?
Whoever feels like I can't really mandatory that the man has to. No. Whoever feels like, hey, Nalmutaka, we should go. Let's go. And then you will say, I cannot say, we can't go in the returning. Both of you suggest. Hey. Utata go beside ya to manana ish nas nam sadulo khopela cheleto munne e nas nam sadulo khopela munne. But what's wrong with that? Motho mutwa we be open mo khopela. It doesn't take away anything.
Yeah. I feel like even if you are, because we hardly even went out.
Hey, renari ridia ukar pada itswing. Kikuluwa ronde 60. Alze. Issues are made.
Chaba wana missionary on.
Come on, what if you suggest or I would take myself having sex?
There's some stupidity that can do that.
I do acknowledge or I'm a dumbass.
Give fake news.
It's fake news.
Fake news. Bang Suge!
I'll take it.
Bang Suge!
I've taken pictures of my shaft. Yeah. I went
From what angle?
so,
From this angle.
yeah.
How does it look?
We check out the room.
How does it look? Why was I jiggle tlakore?
No, there's strength.
It describe from a top view. How does it? Top view. I'm gonna we send a top here. It won't to me or parabola.
And we were deep into
But like, what was
relationship.
the reason we were?
Elija benyana le basha kama site.
Okay.
Le ba betha ka matlakore.
They were not around. So we had like sex talks. Not in sex talks.
Watsara BK. Watsara nto ya go ya tshikela ka site e ka stule ya go maji sport.
Abba, sorry. Now this guy is trying to that's what when you're defensive. It's like when you go read now I'm quiet.
Au mara ke go botsa ka.
Come on. This thing agree you don't have to do full penetration or
Oro so wa ke re parabola.
the side. I saw.
That's like nto ya go ya tshikamela ka thoko. E ka stule ya go maji sport.
Agree mo ke re no fita thoma gona you don't have to shaft everything all we.
Ba le batla go ba so ja le bella fase. Ka dogi ba better street. Ba ja go le bella go dimo ba better ka missionary. Wena o to better ba.
And most the mo.
I'll say so on the 16.
No.
Okay, dear 16. Aro Karabo provided an opportunity. Ke mang e ba ka 16 the most beautiful woman on earth breaking rights.
I'm good.
Oh.
You know what
Come on, sharp.
is
People want like what like
Breaking rights ba bona breaking rights.
do it for
A gona motho a tla o reng after yona. A gona motho a tla o reng go negative thoughts will not come from any angle whatsoever. Pick and after picking everyone will go red. That depends on your pick. Choice of a woman. If you pick right,
I'm good.
I want to try to say.
It's fine. I'm good.
he's asking like you just have to say yes.
No, but
Oh.
what's my dream? I feel like when you are it's the most compromising.
I say, wait, you made like proper brazers, you know, quality. Women of your dreams, anyone in the world. No one is going to say anything bad. You'll receive nothing but good reviews, provided you pick a good woman. I guess that depends on you pick the right woman and you did her good.
You know, I don't really care about women.
Kirar mararo ke molao wa South Africa. Pick one woman and 16.
I'm gonna be a bit personal. I want to be a bit personal about this one. Because on my side, I don't like how you bend with your head. Or rather the travel. But my thing is, for me, I haven't found the formula where sometimes it surprises me.
Ropeng. I tell like so you are declaring right now to Bujamarao.
Okay, if that was
it's good.
But that's a declaration.
but if that's what they say,
If I would do my Cavalera.
Ubuchecha jila uri missionary masogo maudienyi ngarara utsa uzuja mara. Auzuja mbe.
Kola wisha mazogwa. Ateka muthu ka dorobi. Matsonga sara tlhogo.
Atara tlhogo. Ina uri ke ilo jeli jeli. Undo mukanga mone. Opuli count 100 and something.
Cho. Kaburi ka. 100 and something.
fuck up. This guy. You really so man.
Arfiti, Baiko usa jube mo gausinya mo gare so ka. Bulele. No, sorry, Kinyagaura. It's fine, man. BK's body count finally revealed. Over 100 body count. The guy with the largest body count I know. It's back. It's back. Mara, is it mandatory? Is it like what in a relationship? I'm just asking. It's a simple question.
But this is something that's internal. There was something very happy. We were talking about even Kazen was able to do this is what I should do.
It's innate.
So I think the innate nature of it.
Yeah, role relationship, you know, sex.
Because for me, I thought the relationship was about the sex.
So is it possible that you can go without sex with your partner?
Is it like distance?
For however long you can last. Ikabang like possibly a relationship but not have sex.
Perhaps she's in Cape Town.
Distance, number one.
Distance. Yeah, for me.
Number two, some women are just preservative.
Some religious or spiritual reasons.
Religion.
I wouldn't date such a person.
9 months, 6
Yeah, it happens. 3 months and more. It happens.
3 months, you know where? Before.
There are some girls
for the first time.
Before the first time.
There are some girls when the roots like.
And then Nagungo enjoy a company without even. Ah, wow.
Like your DT.
Because was it
around?
You guys were to be friends, ideally. Do you know how many minutes
Man, go for practical example. I think Mutagola was saying persecutor for something that happened last year.
Oh.
So I dated this lady for 2 months. Nadulatev. So the first time we booked somewhere. And then when we got there, was saying both me and her. Margaret Fitlakua Alwala that day. And then Japan vibes. Baba. So but when I came back home, Japan vibes. Japan vibes. Japan.
Oh yeah. Oh, Peru.
So but then when I came back home,
that's not a red flag there.
When I came back home, ke tlhalosetsa majita kere na pile ba bang khatla ka masui ka gore ka sign, and then I had to reveal or no mthola na alwala and everything, but they would still persecute or you know what happened after. You understand?
For me,
the
red color is not the stop sign.
But now I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't.
I'm just saying, don't think
it depends on another mutoli. If your partner maybe you can do that. But first time.
First time. Okay, first time
first time is an first time in Sanalo. Like
I said, I'm very comfortable.
From this world.
I don't know.
Shit, you don't know. Bikele to Sanagiti drop milumi.
No, I'm not saying now. Now I haven't had sex in a while.
Get it. All right. Let's. If I could do it, if I could buy food. Hey man, this has been the Counsel of People McFool. We are out of here, man. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. We out of here, man.
It's fine, my big English. How can you not know?